All right, my name is Lindsay Yanes, and this is my audience of 5.
Aloha.
Hi.
Aloha. Today we're going to be talking about obesity and why you should diet and exercise. We're going to start off with a video. If you guys will pay attention to the screen.
This one here. Sorry.
Let me just put this there for you.
Weight gain is the sum of little things that add up over time. Choosing the escalator instead of the stairs, eating 2 helpings of dinner, and so on and so on. Ever wonder why you're winded or your joints ache and blame it on your age? Well, think about your weight. Imagine carrying a 10-pound bag everywhere you go. Just 10 pounds adds more than 30 pounds of force to your knees. So those achy knees might need better habits. By realizing you're overweight and by taking control now, you may lower the risk of developing serious health problems like heart disease, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, gallstones, and some cancers. Losing just 5% of your body weight may also decrease the stress you're putting on your body. That means doing more of the things you enjoy without the aches and pains. It's the little things that make up the weight gain. And it's the little things that will help take it back off. Wouldn't you like to drop the weight and stop picking up more? Obesity happens 1 pound at a time. So it's preventing it.
Start the slide. It's the one on the right. Okay. Hit enter. Alright, what is the issue? What are we talking about today? The issue is that in 2013, we as Americans still have issues eating healthy and exercising. We all know that we should be eating and exercising more, but we simply don't do it. We are suffering from numerous health problems caused by our poor eating habits and our lack of exercise. Why are we willing to die early and leave our families far too soon? According to the American Heart Association, over 154 million Americans are overweight or obese. Poor eating is actually the second leading cause of premature death in the United States. That means that it is almost certain that you will know a loved one who will die because of their poor diet and lack of exercise. The risk of obesity. Obesity puts you at risk for numerous medical conditions and can severely limit your lifestyle. Some of the factors that can lead to obesity are, of course, poor nutrition and lack of exercise. Once you become obese, you actually become further at risk for hypertension, diabetes, high cholesterol, and heart disease. Not only that, but obesity will cost you also. Many insurance companies refuse to insure people that have risk factors like obesity, and it's even harder to get health insurance once you develop other medical issues. Rates may be much higher than compared to that of a relatively healthy person. Regulations recently released by the Obamacare administration indicated that they will charge a higher premium for obese persons. Fox News indicated that those premiums could be 30% higher for an obese person. The next question is, why are people obese? One answer is bad diets. It has been reported that 1/4 of Americans eat fast food each day. Americans eat fast food because they don't have time to cook a home-cooked meal, and it is relatively cheap. The habit starts at a young age. Fast food companies actually target children. They throw toys and Happy Meals, and they make fast food seem good. I mean, it's cheap and it's fast. But fast food isn't the same food that you cook at home. The difference between buying a burger from McDonald's or Burger King versus one cooking at home is that the food is completely different things. Eric Skosler of Fast Food Nation explains that meat in a hamburger actually comes from numerous cows and not just a single cow. This increases your chances of getting exposed to diseases that you wouldn't have been exposed to if you had eaten a home-cooked meal. And fast foods also overloaded with things your body does not need. Most fast food is processed and full of sugar, sodium, and protein that your body doesn't need. This, along with high fat content, can cause you to have numerous health issues and take years off your life. Poor diets are responsible for the things we talked about before: diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, and heart disease, among others. The CDC describes obesity as an epidemic in the United States. Some of the steps to preventing these are, again, healthy eating and exercise to decrease your chance of all those diseases that we discussed. The skinny on skinny people. Another thing is that people look skinny, so people think they're healthy, but that's just not true. Just because they look healthy doesn't mean they are. What can exercise and healthy eating do for you? Exercise and healthy eating are very important to your overall health. Not only do they lower your risk of illness or disease, but they can also help reduce stress and increase energy. The little steps. As said in the video, it's little steps like implementing healthy eating habits and good exercise habits into your daily routine. While it may seem challenging at first, it's actually relatively simple and can soon become something that you look forward to each day. The President's Council on Fitness, Sports, and Nutrition recommends that you cut things like soda, fast food, and you eat more vegetables and fruits daily. You should also start eating more lean proteins and reducing your sodium intake and increasing whole grains and eating more seafood and less fatty food. Portion control is another big thing. It's a very good tool to use. Glamour magazine's Taffy Ackner researched and experimented with portions and found out that Americans eat 20% more than they should. Portions are 5 times bigger than they were in the 1950s. A portion control tip would be when you're going out to eat with somebody, split the entree with your friend to make it a better portion. Also, another trick that the food companies use is serving size. People think that one bag or one can is a serving size, and that's not true. So they think, oh, one serving size, 110 calories. Well, that bag you've just eaten actually has 4 or 5 servings, so you've eaten over 1,000 calories without meaning to. Look at the label and look at the number of serving sizes per package. Dieting alone isn't the best approach to healthy eating. Exercise also plays a huge role. The complaints of obese people that I see in healthcare are, oh, I'm out of breath. I have difficulty breathing. I can't walk up steps. Oh, my back hurts. My feet hurt. Well, with a BMI over 30, it's hard to imagine how hard it is for your body to carry the extra weight, especially when the patient is lacking muscle. Cardiovascular health increases when you eat better and you exercise more. Talk to your doctor before you begin any exercise program. The doctor and you are the only ones who know what is best for your health. Another thing is the value meal even worth it? I urge you to turn your life around and think about what you're putting in your mouth and what you're doing with your body. It is scientifically proven that those with healthy diets and exercise are far more likely to live longer than those with poor exercise and poor diets. If you continue to make unhealthy choices as far as dieting and exercise are concerned, you are far more likely to suffer from those health problems we've discussed. I challenge you to take steps to improve your overall health through diet and exercise. Eat smaller portions, take a walk or jog at night, eat as a family at the table more often, increase your overall health and happiness. I will be leaving you guys with some pamphlets and DVDs. As you can see here, what's a serving, and here are some DVDs on changing your lifestyle. All the sources I'm about to give you will repeat the importance of diet and exercise upon your health. Please take the time out of your day, and thank you for your time today on this important subject. Remember, little changes have big effects. that's all I have for you folks.
Yay, that's good. Thank you. So I have to diet and exercise.
We all do, Mama.
Exercise.